Though many don't know him, Juan Rodríguez Cabrillo is the man who is famous for his exploration for the west coast of America for Spain, even though he was Portuguese. He was also the first European to explore the present-day California coast, and he helped find the city of Oaxaca, Mexico. He was born in the year of 1499, exact date unknown, and died January 3rd, 1543. Before Juan's explorations, he exported and imported things for the city of Havana, and was captain of a group of crossbowmen while working for the famous conquistador Hernan Cortes, who caused the fall of the Aztec Empire. After fighting wars between the Aztec and the Spaniards, Juan settled in Guatemala. In 1539, Francisco de Aloa, another explorer, found the Gulf of California, which made the governor of Guatemala, Pedro de Alvarado, appoint Juan to explore the Pacific Ocean. The governor later died because of an uprising which made his business partner, Antonio de Mendoza, who was the viceroy of New Spain, appoint Juan to work for him. Juan owned a flagship, which is a ship that leads a fleet of vessels since he was a shipbuilder. He also wanted profit from his trip. Juan was also to find trade opportunities, to find a way to China, and to find the Strait of Anian, which is part of the Northwest Passage that links the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans together. Afterwards, in June 27, 1542, Juan set off at Barra de Navidad, Jalisco, with three ships, San Salvador, La Victoria, and San Miguel. By the end of June, he went past the Baja Point and went into unknown waters. On September 28, he discovered what now is San Diego Bay and named it San Miguel. On October 7, he landed in Santa Catalina Island where he befriended Native Americans. He named the land San Salvador. On October 8, he reached San Pedro Bay, which he named Bahia de los Fumos, which is in English Bay of Smoke. He went to Point Conception, where the Santa Barbara Channel touches the Pacific Ocean, which he named Cabo de Galera, which is out of gallery. Juan then went to Point Reyes, a cape located at the Pacific coast of Northern California, which he named Cabo de Pinos, which means out of pines. Juan went past the San Francisco Bay without entering it. Later the ships had to return back after being in the Russian River because of autumn storms. Coming down, Cabrillo found Monterey Bay, which he named Bahia de los Pinos, which means Bay of the Pines. They returned back to San Salvador Island on November 23rd, 1542, but even though Juan was going back, he might not come back alive. Near Christmas Eve, Juan splintered his shin on a jagged rock while fighting the natives of the land. He gained gangrene, a disease that happens when a big amount of body tissue dies, which was life-threatening. He died of the disease and was buried on January 3rd, 1543. The second in command brought back the ship on April 14, 1543. Though many of the names he gave to lands he explored are not used, Juan Rodríguez Cabrillo's legacy lives on as many streets and places in California are named after him, such as Cabrillo Middle School or Cabrillo Avenue. California celebrates Cabrillo Day every September 28th. There is also a Cabrillo National Monument in San Diego, California.